Hello guys, welcome back. Merlin here. And before we get started, I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Oradon. He's in the hospital facing some health issues brought on by his cancer. If we can give him a shout out in the comment section below, kind of drum up some support for him, it would be really appreciated, guys. And on that note, let's get into it. Now, I've been doing some season guides as far as like running my seasons with the Warrior. But today I thought, before I started the stream here, I thought I'd check out Tombs of Terror because I actually didn't get that far into it. Now, I find that if you go in here, after she's done talking, there we go. If you go to section 1, you hit go. Oh my lord. The plague! A plague! Okay. Paladin Shaman. So let's hit Sir Finnley. Now, one of the decks you can choose, after we choose Maxwell the Mighty Steed, is... Okay. And we're going to pick Bubble Blower. You can do Mighty Morphing. So, I just thought that was hilarious because it's like a reference to the Power Rangers while at the same time totally above, copyright, all that fun shit. So let's do a little Mighty Morphing today. And our first opponent is Lieutenant Herring. So what I'm probably going to do is play a couple rounds of this. Just because, for the giggles. And ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Lieutenant Herring. Okay, and we got Evolve first turn. And we're going to keep the hand. And twist. Okay, so now we're going to have our little Murloc band. Eternal Sentinel. Unlock your Overload mana crystals. There you go. We're going to do Bubble Blower. In just a second, guys. Alright, guys, I am back. Okay, so we are going to end the turn since we used Bubble Blower. Did a little Blue Ranger bullshit there. Alright. So he was able to shoot out 2 little Murlocs there. We're going to play this because we're going to be... Oh, need more mana for that. Okay. Ah, what the heck, we're going to... Ah, shoot. Okay, we're going to grab Fire Guard Destroyer, which is basically just a miniature version of Ragnaros. Pass a turn. I kind of set myself up for that one. I overloaded myself. And he's going to come at me with his little 1/1 lifesteal. And I'm still overloaded, but I have 2 mana available. Perfect. Eternal Sentinel. Pass a turn. That way, after I drop this guy, I can overload again. Deal 2 damage to a minion, and he overloads, so we're facing a Shaman deck. Ding, ding. He shoots out another little 1/1, and... Ooh. Alright, so we're going to save him. We're going to drop... Actually, no. We're going to drop this... No. Dang it. Okay. We're going to drop this guy first. And then we're going to overload, and we're going to blow up the strongest one. There. That way we can boost it up with the overload. That way, it, with any luck, we'll get strong enough to be able to survive everything going on the field here. And it looks like he's just going to kind of completely bypass me, which I'm okay with. Bing, bang, bong. My turn. After you play a battle cry minion, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. I would rather do Feral Spirit. Feral Spirit's going to overload me, summon 2 minions with Taunt. And then we're going to overload again, and we're going to get Cumulo Maximus. Swing, pass the turn. Okay. So, as I was saying, I love the fact that in World of Warcraft, even Hearthstone, there's always that one reference to a show from the 90s, whether it be Friends, Saved by the Bell. The Power Ranger reference here is just freaking hilarious. Okay, so I'm going to have to kind of try and... Ooh. He's going to rush. And we just made a 17-5 Maxwell the Mighty Steed. Have him swing there. Win this game right here. Okay. Now that was the main point of the game right there, or of the video right there, was to do that. After you play an odd cost card, redo the cost of cards. At the start of your game, equip a random 1/1 weapon, give it +0/+1. You know what? We're going to grab Resourcefulness. Just for the shits and giggles. And then we're going to grab... we're going to grab Sharing Strength. Okay. And that'll be for that one. So we morphed. Had a little fun there. Now we're going to do something that I'm going to start trying to do each video. It's going to be kind of new for me, so every once in a while I may skip it, but I'm going to try and fit it into at least every video if I can. And that's where I'm going to add Merlin's Deck Tech Corner. Okay. So, I cracked a couple packs today. Got some interesting cards. I think one of them was for my Hunter. And that's going to be the spotlight of today's Deck Tech. And I believe he's a 3-drop. There he is. Okay. Primordial Explorer. 1, he's poisonous. 2, he discovers a dragon. So he's a 2/3 for 3. Poisonous and Battlecry discover a dragon. Now there are a couple of decks, we're going to pop out of that I think he would be, pretty well set in. So we're going to get my custom Hunter up. This is my Highlander Hunter, because there can be only one. Okay, so for my Highlander Hunter, I only have one. Oh, which was that? Phase Stalker. Okay, I only have one Primordial Explorer. Now he's a 3-cost. So for this guy, we're going to take out Tinkmaster Overspark, just because he doesn't really serve that great of a purpose as far as, he doesn't really do anything to bolster the deck. His ability was, kind of good for shits and giggles, but I really don't like that most of the time I end up giving my opponent a 5/5 Devil Sword. So, we're going to add in his place Primordial Explorer. Now, with that being said, I think that he'll make a great addition to the deck, just because, 1, he's a dragon. And that is going to be the hallmark of most decks now until closer to expansion time. So, I now have a dragon in my deck. He is poisonous, which means if I get him to stick around long enough, I can deal with, say, annoying taunt minions or a dangerously overcharged minion with my Primordial Explorer. Now, that being said, since he is a dragon, and I'm trying to add more dragons into the deck, we're going to try to find a way to squeeze in Carrion Drake. So, we're going to take out... Baited Arrow's not bad. Yeah, we're actually going to take out Replicating Menace. And we're going to throw in Carrion Drake, because the new deck tech for this Highlander deck is I want to include some Poisonous. Now, if a minion dies this turn before he was played, he gains Poisonous. So now we have 2 dragons in the deck. Both are poisonous. Well, one can become poisonous, but basically more or less both are poisonous. Now we have Phase Stalker. After you use your hero power, cast a secret from your deck. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it definitely whittles the deck down a little bit. Now there is a spell called Corrosive Breath. Also has to deal with dragons. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If you're holding a dragon, it also hits the enemy hero. That's not bad. But my deck really isn't set up for that kind of attack. That's why I have Dwarven Sharpshooter. Your hero power can now target minions. I can now blow minions up. I got moving out of deck corner, or deck tech corner. I'm sorry, guys. I was talking about the dragon that got completely sidetracked, but basically, yeah, that dragon is going to now be part of my deck tech for my Highlander Hunter. So for deck tech, before we end the corner, we have added Primordial Explorer to the Highlander deck. Now on my next video, we will be exploring whether or not he's being effective for the deck, along with Carrion Drake. So, with that being said, I have added the side quest, Clear the Way. Side quest, summon 3 rush minions. Well, I have that covered in spades thanks to Hunting Mastiff, Echo, and Rush. Now that being said, once I do that, reward summon a 4/4 Griffin with Rush. So not bad, all in all. A 1-drop spell becomes a 4/4 Griffin. Definitely will do the trick. Now I'm not going to add in Phase Stalker just because I need my secrets in my deck more or less. They don't really do me much if I, play them early on. Okay. So with that being said, guys, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I will be doing a much longer video on my next stream, which will probably be tomorrow. So I would also like to thank you guys for giving me some shoutouts in the comments. Help show support for my buddy Oradon. Give him a little shout out. Also, if you have any questions for me, give me a shout out in the comments. You can also hit me up on my Twitter page, which is @Merlin. Just a second here. Make sure I quote that right. @Merlin0012000. Give me a shout out on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Also, if you like the video I'm doing, hit the like button. Help support the video. And if you really like the videos I'm producing, hit the subscribe button below, along with the little bell for notifications so you can be kept up to date when I go live. And I will catch you guys on my next stream.